Hello everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we have a new Divide music song from Singularity, his EP that's coming out. Now, if you saw my community post yesterday, I put up a poll asking, do you guys want me to react to all of Singularity at one go, or do you want me to release multiple videos of it? Thing is, I thought Singularity, the whole EP, was releasing today. I didn't realize it was just Into the Void. I didn't realize that that was just the single song that was releasing. So I guess both sides won. Yeah, I'm going to be breaking up Singularity, and I'm going to be doing things all at once. So technically, the poll was completely moot, and I've completely misunderstood the assignment and situation. But anyway, I've got his Mayday shirt on, the limited edition Mayday shirt that released when Mayday first came out. In preparation for this, I'm very much looking forward to this. I find it interesting that Into the Void has a butterfly aesthetic, because when you go onto Spotify, Into the Void's artwork looks very much like something similar to what you see with the Mayday shirt, which that was the thumbnail for Mayday. So I'm kind of curious as to what the butterfly is for. I don't know if that's a temporary thing or if there's going to be like an expansion to that, or if it's going to switch to this or not this artwork, but the artwork that we see on Spotify. But regardless, we're here to check out what Into the Void is about. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch us without my commentary, because it will be pausing. I will be talking about it. Also down below is a link to my Patreon, where you can find longer form reaction videos such as Skeleton Crew and Dragon Ball Daima and Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. Without further ado, let's check this out.
Drifting through the absence of color, no light. Painting of the sky like no other. Why fight? I can't see where I am going. So in my bed,
the ambiance that's being projected here, the strings bringing that orchestral feel to it, the slight synth wavy vibe, which we heard in Mayday, which I associated with EVE Online, mainly because EVE Online has a lot of synth wavy type songs in it, and because I did a music video a long time ago to Cell Dwellers, The Great Divide, which is also a little synth wavy. Like, everything about this is speaking on that same level that Mayday did, in that it is very in tune with the aesthetic of being in space, being lost in space, being confused in space, being like adrift with no meaningful destination. Mayday and Into the Void both are setting that kind of tone of like a traveler who doesn't know where he's going, doesn't know exactly where he's been, and isn't sure about what's going on in the future. And I like this approach that Divide is taking to this. Like, everything about this feels so... It feels structured in a way that makes it almost... How do I put it? It makes it feel like it's designed to be this massive, expansive journey, which is also one reason why I was hoping that Singularity would be released like as a full EP so I could react to the whole thing, because I want to go on this journey. What I might do is once Singularity is fully released, I might do either a short live stream or maybe just a really long video. I am not sure what I'm going to do, but I want to listen to it from beginning to end. I want to hear the entire journey through the Singularity EP to see what kind of like story Divide is trying to tell, because I feel like this is like the second part of a puzzle, with Mayday being the first one and Into the Void being the second. Like Mayday obviously is about like, oh, I'm lost, things are falling apart around me, somebody please come help me. Into the Void is like the, I guess, the next stage of grief, where like grief doesn't necessarily follow the stages in exact order. So you could say that Mayday was bargaining, and this is like acceptance right here. It's like, yeah, okay, I guess we're here. I guess we're doing this now. I guess there's nothing else for me. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what the future holds. All I know is that I am lost and afraid.
How the story ends. My heart can't keep playing pretend. So wake me when light starts to bend. Maybe then I can ascend out of the void.
Okay.
Take me somewhere.
I'm sorry. I'm going to rewind that a little bit because, oops, still on the volume. I want to rewind that a little bit because the way that everything cut out except for the piano was kind of, something about that just felt really creepy. I think also is because it's the same note that's repeating itself like twice a second. It just feels really ominous.
Take me somewhere further than these constellations. Have I been here? Me with my hallucinations. Oh, carry me back to the start. A race to the end. Break me apart. Build me again. Is this how the story ends? My heart can't keep playing pretend. So wake me when light starts to bend. Maybe then I can ascend.
So it's like you've got like a soft rock element to it. You've got the orchestral element with the strings. You've got the piano adding that extra ambiance, which just makes you feel a little bit of dread. Like the way that he has constructed this feels so complicated and impactful. It feels so ambitious and like vast. This feels like an anthem for space, like for space travel. Like I could easily see this as a song that I could probably, if I really tried and really found like the right scenes to try and really drive that point home. I feel like, especially with new Star Trek, like Strange New Worlds and Discovery, I feel like I could create a music video off of this. It feels like that. It feels so, it like the draining of hope, I guess is the best way I can put it, where like you're starting to reconcile. Like I said, this feels like the acceptance form of grief. You're starting to reconcile that you're done. You don't know how you can get out of this void. I also find that it's very interesting that so far The name of this is Into the Void, but the title of the what do you call it? The chorus is referencing "Get me out of this void," or "Get me out of the void." So I find it interesting that the title feels like the polar opposite of what the song is about. Because when I saw Into the Void, I was expecting talking about heading into deep space, whereas this feels like get me out of here. You know, this feels more along the lines of I don't want to be here anymore, not let's go explore and see what's out there. I find that like my preconception of this song has been completely subverted.
Got to know the painter. Color's been swapped and I grow ever fainter from you. Into the void. Truth is I've been with my thoughts. Got to know the painter. Color's been swapped and I grow ever fainter from you.
The ending of that also like sort of coincides with what I was saying. The ending feels like, okay, I've accepted that I am stuck in this void. So let's go even deeper. Let's press forward because we're not getting out of this. Like I've got to find a new normal for myself. So let's make our home here and start moving on. And I think that is potentially the best way you should approach that kind of situation. And I'm really happy that that's how Divide seems to have decided to approach this topic and this story that he's writing through these songs. Is that the first one was, oh my God, help me. The second one starts off with, well, I'm slowly losing hope. And then there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go see what's out there. So I'm very curious to see what the next step in this adventure is. And hopefully we'll get the entire EP like soon-ish. And I would love to hear what you guys have to say about whether or not you want me to listen to everything from start to finish and give my reaction live. Because I would love to do that. I'd love to like interact with you guys and see what you guys have to say about it. Maybe I can get some of the other Divide Music Elite mods in on this and we can like make this like a group event. Or if you guys just want me to record it and I can, you know, read the comments and respond to it that way. But let me know in the comments below here which one sounds more appealing, and I'll probably put up a poll once we get the actual EP released. But once Singularity is released, I'd love to be able to talk about this more with people. So just, I guess, let me know what you want. I'm super excited to hear what Divide's got cooking. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me. I am Markoff12, and I will see you in the next video.